Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. And we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. You look at Detroit, and it's the Grizzlies to start it out. Jackson, the screen. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs...
Powerful. Yes. And, man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Now Thompson. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Williamson misses. Chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach for a minute. Their team's biggest concern tonight, the scoring of Jaylen Brown. Coach commenting, quote, Brown has become an elite scorer in this league. Jaylen can have huge nights. We know he's going to score, but we have to limit his easy looks, especially early. Something to watch, B.A.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. To the middle. Here's Williamson. It doesn't go for him. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Morant with it. He's picked up by Williamson. Morant, no good.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
The electric Ja Morant. High-flying, fast, fearless. Where's that mentality come from, RJ?
There is just a fearlessness like you mentioned. Most players, you just have that mindset. You don't care. You're going to attack the rim. Doesn't matter if you could potentially get hurt. You are going to take off. That mindset is a level of aggressiveness that only Ja Morant possesses.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Payne. Morant with it. Kicks it out to Jackson. 5 on the clock. Morant with it. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes. Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink one of their first 5 shots.
Pass to Pippen. Jackson outside. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Big man who does it all. That is Jaren Jackson Jr. looking confident at the arc.
Memphis with a rebound. Here's Pippen. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. To the paint. Oh, they pick off the pass. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Williamson. Tipped. They retain possession. And here's Brown for three. Ja Morant grabs a miss. Memphis leading by 4. Pass to Pippen. The shot no good. And here are the Pistons. Oh, stolen by Morant. Here's Bane. Got a hand on it.
Yeah, aggressive defense from Ivy. Goes right at the shot and manages to block it.
Oh, a terrific move by Zion Williamson.
Well, it wasn't a pretty start for him, but now he's got a bucket to build on.
Richard, for years, the Grizzlies' team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves.
Thompson with it, guarded by Morant. Williamson outside. They get it back. Duncan. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
And what really distinguishes Jackson, the soft touch of the shot. Most young bigs are still developing that.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Richard, every team wants three-point shooters and rim protection. Jaren Jackson Jr. gives you both.
Oh, he is the prototypical big man. He's Defensive Player of the Year. He's led the league in blocks on multiple occasions, and he can stretch the floor and shoot threes.
To the left side wing. Up top, Morant. Shoots over Thompson. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Pistons trail by 3. Ivy outside. Pass to Brown. That misses. And a chance to tie it. Here's Pippen. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly.
If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
And so Thompson will bring it up for Detroit. 6-point game. Kick out to Brown. The three-pointer off the mark.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Sometimes Morant just makes this look effortless. He's such a gifted passer.
Pass to Ivy. The 3-ball. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Morant. Here's Huff. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. And here is Thompson. Pass to Brown. The 3 is up. And Detroit another 3.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
Here's Pippen. Now here's Morant. Clock at 6. Ja steps on the... Okay, look out! Wow!
You gotta love how aggressive Morant is. He is fearless going towards that rim.
Now Now Thompson. He's scoreless. Back to Harris. Outside, Brown. And it's all from three-point range.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Kicks it out to Collins. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pistons trail up by 7. Pass to Ivy. Lets the three fly. Memphis with a rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Collins, left side. Morant surveying the floor. Thompson with the block.
What you love about Thompson is his versatility at both ends of the floor. He's even able to block shots like that.
Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Here's Kennard. Jackson outside. And that one's good. Jackson's got his first points of the night. Pistons trail up by 6. A minute 50 left in the first half of this game. For 3, here's Harris. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Jackson down low. Tries again. Here's Huff. Banked it in off the glass. Huff's got 7.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Young inside. For 3, here's Harris. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Harris has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. And for Tobias Harris, his priority is to contribute to winning basketball.
And he's shown that through his willingness to play different roles. We've seen him as a spot-up shooter. We've also seen him as a go-to scorer. He does whatever it takes.
Young inside. Still no points. Inside, it's Trae Young.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Kicks it out to Collins. The floater. Ooh, rejected by Harris. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Yeah, what a look. I mean, Young, a high-level passer.
Memphis leading. Here's Pippen. On the take. Kennard for 3. And again, Memphis no good. Outside Young. Out to Schroeder. From the arc. Drops in the 3. Schroeder's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Pistons ahead, up 2. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. The lead is 2. Out to Harris. Three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Memphis with it. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. Here's Morant. Edey. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And this is where they've struggled.
Yeah, the half court has not been kind to them. Let's see what they run.
Outside Young. Outside Schroeder. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Reed. Fires for 3. Gets the 3 to... Ball. Reed's got 5 now.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And the Grizzlies call time here. So for the Pistons. Grizzlies trail by 3. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. Pass to Edey. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Greg.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bane, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
Second chance shot. And rejected. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
Up top, Morant. Here's Pippen. Shot to stop the run. And there it is for him. 5 points in the game.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Thompson goes in. Pass to Ivy. And here's Brown. Out to the wing. Here's Duncan. Deflected. Brown with the steal. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Oh, stolen by Morant. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And he jams it home with authority.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Pass to Williamson. Hey, from beyond the arc. And again, no good by Detroit.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for him, they're still out in front.
Here's Edey. Here's Pippen. He has 7. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Brown looking around. Clock at 4. Doesn't go that time. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. So for the Pistons.
Substitution on the court.
Collins a screen. Pass to Huff. For the lead. Nails it from 3. Huff's got 10 points in the game.
Not just a scorer, Bane is willing to set up others and does a very good job of it.
Now Reed. Back to Young. Out to Harris. Now here's Young. 6 to shoot. 2 in the cold spell. Oh, Young with the power move.
Courageous play by Young. I mean, he goes inside and gets past the contact to his shot.
There's 21 seconds left in the third. He gets it in there. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Right wing. Harris outside. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Grizzlies out in front, up 1. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but and with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Kicks it out to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Oh, a high flyer. Collins playing above the rim and then coming down with force.
Beasley for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And here's Collins for 3. Drills it from deep.
And this is a part of Collins' game that's really evolved, hitting jumpers and catch and shoot.
Young inside. Pass to Harris. Back to Schroeder. Harris outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Grizzlies lead by 6. Here's Huff. Kicks it out to Bane from outside the arc. And another 3 from Memphis.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
Pass to Beasley. They need this. And again, no good by Detroit. Jackson on the wing. Collins outside. Jackson the screen. The 3 is up. The rebound by Beasley. Pistons trail up by 9. From deep. Young can't hit. Jackson with it. It's tipped. Back to Young. Beasley outside. Picked by Reed. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Back to Beasley. Lets it fly. The rebound by Jackson.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Timeout, Grizzlies. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Head coach of the Grizzlies had some words for his team over the break. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Oh, got a piece of it.
Good anticipation defensively. See the pass coming and manages to snatch it. Run it.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now here's Morant. Shot clock at 6. Here's Pippen. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Williamson looking around. Williamson. Oh,
my gracious.
Just incredible.
That is a monster finish.
And few sights are more impressive than Zion taking flight and absolutely annihilating the rim.
Jackson, the screen.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need a nap.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game, because this one looks a bit out of reach.
Unselfish play there by Zion, moving the ball to another shooter.
Pass to Duncan. And he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Outside Morant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Kicks it out to Williamson. No good from outside. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Morant. The Pistons clear it.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Clock working against them right now. Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
And so the Grizzlies take the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close.
It's the West. Conference on display, featuring the Memphis Grizzlies. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. It's a one-game reprieve at home for the Rockets, here with their Houston fans, then back on the road. And, of course, Şengün. And you wonder how they'll do without him. So we'll find out.
And it's a trade that it caught me a little off guard, I have to be honest, Kevin. He played such a big part for this team, and really the last guy I expected to see them move.
The three, Pippen. They get it back. Pass to Bane. Here's Morant. Guarded by Green. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. Outside for Jackson. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Greg, we've got two of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight. Defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. Desmond Bane was the topic, and Coach was effusive with his praise. He said Bane is a great catch-and-shoot guy, but he'll find ways to contribute no matter what. He also said Bane is hard to game plan for, but they'll do their best not to let him get in rhythm. And they will have their hands full tonight, guys.
Thank you, David. Morant with it. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Pass to Jackson. Pippen outside. 6 to shoot. He doesn't hit that one. Smith with the defensive effort. And so Green will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. It's a 3-point game. Thompson outside. Back to Green. Good on the triple.
No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
The drive by Bane. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And the strength of Bane helps him on the bounce.
Thompson outside. Back to Green. Pass to Gobert. Edey with the rebound. Memphis leading. Here's Morant. Back to Bane. Morant with it. Just 5 on the clock. Lots of room. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
For the three, Edey gets the bucket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Gobert the screen. Pass to Kispert. From deep, the Rockets with another miss. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Edey can't hit. It's trailed by 5. Thompson from long range. Offensive rebound. And here's Smith. Back to Green. Houston needs to get a shot off. Kispert. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Pippen. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Thompson.
Pippen's so creative at drawing fouls. Just baits the defenders into fouling him so he can get to the line.
And both free throws good for Pippen. 43 seconds left here in the first quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Smith for three. Edey with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And a wide open look for Bane. Hits the three-point bomb. Bane's got 5 points so far.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
And here is Green. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 10. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Trains the three-pointer. Huff's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Grizzlies. Van Vliet looking around. Pass to Whitmore. Van Vliet outside. Morant with some nice D.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
And a wide open look for Whitmore. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
Morant outside. Here's Collins. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And that's 2 tough points from Collins. Willing to mix it up down low.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me." Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. Bosch can't get it to go. Memphis leading by 14. Pass to Collins. Back to Morant. Kicks it out to Collins. Driving in. Here's Huff. Now Bane. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. They trail by 16.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
Now here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
For 3, Van Vliet. And Pippen pulls it down. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And he's good on the 3-ball. Collins has got 5 points now this quarter.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
Brooks for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Brooks has got his first 3 points of the game.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Well, Clark, we hear a lot about the antics with Brooks, but he deserves more attention for his play.
I agree, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. He's one of the top perimeter defenders in the league, and some of what his antics are flowing out of is his competitive spirit. I still think he needs to tamp down the antics because that does take away from what he does, which is lock guys up and play with great competitive spirit all the time.
54 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Whitmore. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Collins.
What a fighter. Whitmore was determined to get that to go.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Pass to Kennard. Stolen by Brooks. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Look, the moment Brooks snatched the ball, he was gone. Boom.
And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Kennard on the wing. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Houston. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
A pretty simple solution to ending this run. It would just be getting back and actually playing some defense.
Stolen by Bosch. Over to the left wing. Brooks outside. And another 3 for Houston.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Grizzlies lead by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Outside Jackson shoots the 3. Bosch grabs the miss. So it's the Rockets now. And the dunk by Eason.
And that's just good court awareness by Bosch, finding the open man for the easy one.
Pass to Jackson. Fires away from way outside. Chris Bosh with the rebound. And here are the Rockets now. A 2-point game. Here's Kispert. Scoreless thus far. And he hits it to tie the game up.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Latrey, and Jackson gets it to go. Jackson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Green drives in. That one goes in.
One of Green's primary attributes, speed. And when he combines that speed with staying under control, that's a problem.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, it feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. Had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time. Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
Oh, David, you are an unselfish playmaker. I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, D.A., thanks.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Great Kentucky native Reed Shepherd followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college year.
How cool was that? His dad winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA. Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft, blazing his own trail.
Now Kispert. Shot clock at 6. From deep 3-point territory. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Yeah, it's not a surprise then to see them out in front the way they've been efficient offensively in this half and actually throughout the entire game.
Back to Jackson. Shot to stop the run. Pass to Edey. Unloads from 13. And the second chance effort by Jackson.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Green just levitates to the rack. A 40-inch plus vertical will allow you to do that.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. .115 left in the third. Morant with it. Pass to Huff. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Huff's got 6.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
And the wide open shot from Green. Off target from 3-point range. And it's Pippen in the corner. Pass to Huff. Fires from deep. Drills it from outside. He's got 9.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Green in the high post. He's got 7. Brooks misses.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Back to Pippen. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Near the three-point line, it's Kispert. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 1.
40. The Grizzlies, 41.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. The Rockets trail. And here is Van Vliet. Pass to Whitmore. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Whitmore's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Rockets. Morant looking around. And finished up by Morant.
And the agility, the hops, Morant just explodes off the floor.
Has to Gobert. Whitmore with it. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Here's Huff. Nailed from three-point land. Huff's got it all tied up now for Memphis.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
To the right side. Now, here's Morant for 3. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. On the wing, Thompson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Memphis trailing here. Stolen by Van Vliet. Pass to Smith. From downtown. A 3-pointer is right on target. And an important part of every team's game. And we'll look at the hustle stats for Houston.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
Thompson outside. Pass to Whitmore. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
This is what I love about Whitmore, his fearless attitude and that ability to draw foul.
The line for Houston, Whitmore.
Free throw good, Whitmore. And he can't hit the second. The Grizzlies trailed by 3. Morant outside. Pass to Edey.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Back to Morant. Clock at 4. And then jammed down as he goes right over Jalen Green.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
To take the lead. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. He drops the first one, and that ties the game up.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Eason, the screen. To Gobert to the left side wing. Another miss by Houston. And so here's Memphis. They led by as many as 18 points. To the inside. Pippen can't hit.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Gobert with it. The shot from the low post is good.
Big time delivery. Go, Gobert.
Morant outside. Left side, Bane. Here's Pippen. Jackson has the open look. Oh, they get it back. A second chance effort. It's in.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. The short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. Now with this game up for grabs, Coach told his guys to think positive. He said, "We know this game is ours, fellas. We've earned it. I need you to show me right now that you want this." Can they get it done? We'll see, guys.
Thank you, David. Bane looking around, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul. And it's Houston's ball. The lead is 2. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big 2-possession games.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're trailing by 4. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Substitution on the court.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Morant missing. Now here's Brooks. So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure